So this is week 2. I was at the hive yesterday. I didn't go inside it. I just gave them some new feed, which is 2 litres of a mix of sugar and water. I didn't go inside because it's been a pretty cold week, and somewhere I'd got the impression that if the temperature's under 15 degrees, the bees don't really fly and collect their nectar. But I've come out today, it's about 11 degrees, got some sunny spells, and as you might be able to see, there's plenty of bees flying in and out. So I'm going to go inside because I need to check to see if they've built up onto their frames which haven't been used so far. So I've got to be careful, there's plenty of food there still. I'm actually going to lift the whole lid off instead of separating the mix. I think I need my tool to separate the lid. They've sealed it, which is lovely. Also, I'm planning to keep this video a lot shorter than my last video. Appreciate 40 minutes is quite long. I always seem to forget something when I come up. This time I've remembered the smoker and the lighter to light it. I've got it there just in case. I don't intend to use it. It's my intention to try and do the beekeeping without using the smoker. I don't mind them buzzing around me. But it's there just in case I need it. There you go. I've also given you the oh, low, look at that angle so you can see inside the hive better this week. I'm just moving the sugar water somewhere where it won't spill and the bees can still get out. I'll be back. So the M2 frames are the frames I added in on when I moved them over from the nuke. They're looking quite busy on the sides now, so I'm hoping they've started to use these frames. I noticed they've got some new burr comb at the tops again. So they're happily building their comb, just not necessarily where we want it. It's very busy in here, so I'm trying specifically not to trap a bee. I don't want to hurt them if I can avoid it. Right. Okay, so there's nothing on here. They haven't started drawing out on this frame yet. Which means they've still got plenty of space. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to have a quick look at the other frames and see how we're looking on these ones. Excuse me bees, I'd like to come in. So I'm looking on here, I can see open capped honeycomb. They've got burr comb at the bottom. I'm going to see them try and take that off today. I should have done it last week. And in the middle, that's brood, which is surprising. It's on the side. I thought they'd have more honey on the side, but I can see inside. I don't know if you can focus. Hopefully the camera's been focusing for you. I can see the pupae inside. The sun's very helpful for this today. I couldn't see him very well last week. I can see a lot more today. And on this side, there's a lot of capped brood, and I can see some which haven't been capped yet as well. And I'll take this moment I don't check that very well. I haven't looked it up after last week to see the right way to do it. I'm going to now use my tool and see if I can break away. Oh, using my fingers for that. I'm sure you can see that. I've just taken off my fingers instead of using the tool. Let me see if I can. So I was going to use my tool. It's very soft, coming away nice and easy. Nice big piece there. That's big. I'm expecting a bigger lace on. I'm sure I saw some large amounts on one of the other frames last week. Nice and gently in. Oh, that's so soft. Stuff I took off last week was quite hard, but this is obviously new and easily manipulated. I know I could use a smoke to move the bees away from this and make this quite easier, but as long as I take my time, I don't think I'm doing any of them any harm. This is something I saw someone else doing on a video, is that it was blowing the bees and the bees are moving out the way. I don't need to use smoke. I don't think. I'm sure someone at some point will come and correct me and tell me I should be using it. So, safety reason either for me or the bees. Oh, you don't want to go yet. I should say. Right, let's see if we can open up the next. Let's have a look at this one. Alright, so we've got more brood capped, and I see lots of nectar there, which is an interesting mix. And I see some, I think they call it bee bread in there as well. I'm not sure you'll see it on the camera, but some of the caps, cells have some bee bread in there. This one's very busy, very full. And I can see more capped brood. And on that side as well. And no Burkham at the bottom of this one, so I don't need to play around with this one. And it goes back in. You can move as well. Yeah, thank you. I'm losing track a little bit. Which ones have I picked up? I think I'm ready for this one. Oh, so not so many bees on this one. I can see a mixture of capped brood at the top. I can see some empty cells and I can see some more brood at the bottom. And no Burkham to worry about there. Halfway through. Haven't come across the queen yet. Let's see if she's on this one. Hold on, let's get a Burkham off first. There you go. Oops. There we go. Knocked a few of them off then. Ah, that's because the Burkham at the bottom. Well, absolutely full of capped brood. And I can see some uncapped brood. Not so much in the way of nectar at the moment, but that might be because of the colder weather, and that's why we're feeding them. And on this side, I see some shiny cells, which is there, suggests there might be a little bit of nectar, but again, mostly capped brood. And you get this Burkham off the bottom here. Yes. I don't want that. I'll be taking these down to my swarm trap and hopefully attracting more bees into another hive I've got set up. Oops. Unfortunately there's a few broods on there. I don't think we can do anything about them now, unfortunately. That's probably why I shouldn't have left that there last week. I should have cleared it away straight away. Go again. Don't go inside, come out. There you go. again. Right. Brood, capped brood. And it looks like there might be a little bit of honey in the bottom corner of my thumb here. So we do have a tiny bit of honey. Got a lot of brood again. Expanding well. They have a lot of this at the bottom again. This is what I should have taken away last week. I should also have a table here so I've got places to put all this. Maybe that'll be next week's upgrade. Oh dear. I'm not sure they like me. I'm actually disturbing some of the broods. Not the larger ones, unfortunately. Oh, you can see those. Feel a bit bad about taking them out. Oh, the bees are trying to care for them. I'd be happy for any comments on whether I should have left this or whether it was the right thing to take that off. You can see, done a little bit of harm. It's not really what I wanted to do. I haven't seen the queen yet. I haven't been looking heavily, but since she's got a cap on her, she should be easy to spot. So I'm hoping she's on this last frame, since this seems to be the last busy frame. There's plenty of broods, so she should be working. I haven't spotted any new eggs. Just right, now this is what I've been hoping to see a bit more of. This is nectar, which is what they'll turn into honey. This is what their food is, which means I have been collecting at least some. And there's more nectar. It's all glossy on the inside. And then you've got the capped nectar, which will be the honey, which is their food, which is great. Wouldn't expect to see the queen over here though. I mean, all of the hive is here, so the queen should be here. They wouldn't still be here if she's left. It's questionable about where she is. Hopefully she's been on camera and I've just missed her and you've seen her. Put that in the comments. And this is a frame I put in on the first week when I moved them over, and again they haven't drawn it out yet. So I'm going to very quickly have a second look for the queen. And maybe she's lost the cap on that, so I just need to look into that. And as I put these back in, push them together so they're in the right place. Very good look. It's very mellow today, which is very nice. It's taking a little bit longer to look now, because in case she's lost the cap and I gotta spot her without the assistance of the blue dot. I'm not used to looking for that yet. So, if you do spot her, and I haven't spotted her by the end of this, leave a note, comment, date, time, stamp it, and let everybody know. Especially me, because I want to know she's still here. I might even have a look over my videos again and have a race, see who can spot it first, you or me. I keep spotting the drones, but I haven't spotted her. It's getting a bit cold and windy. I don't think the light get on this much longer, but almost finished anyway. It's very busy by here. But it's mostly caps, so I wouldn't expect it to be by here. In fact, that was the last frame. There's not drawn out here. She won't be on there. There's no laying to be done. I see tiny bits of wax on the edges, so hopefully they're going to start drawing this out very soon. There we are. Right, I am going to go get the lid and put them away. Very quick little addition. You saw me take this away at the beginning of the video. I had a quick peek inside the dome just before shutting them away, and you can't see her now, but the queen wasn't here and I'd taken her away from the hive. I have to be careful of that in the future, but I saw her go straight down with a blue cap on her, so I know she's safe.